Well, disappointed with the result in the first half performance. We didn't start with the intent and the mentality that we wanted to. We were quite passive and weren't moving as a team as well as what we would like. So the second half was better. Started the second half well, and but just couldn't quite find the breakthrough in the final third of the pitch.
The fans were pretty vocal at the end in their displeasure, the disappointment. Is that a justifiable reaction in your view?
Well, listen, what I do know is over many years, sack the board normally means sack the manager. It's normally the manager that goes when that starts to be sung. But no, listen, I think I can only really look at the players that we have here and the performance. We've known for a long time what we've needed as a squad, so I don't want to go into that. I can only concentrate on what we have here. Of course, at the end of the game, we're having to shuffle things about to try and make it work and play players out of position. But the players' endeavour in the second half was really good. But at this level, it's more than that. So hopefully we can show that. The boys are a great bunch of lads. They're really honest. They've started the season well. Defensively, have been strong. But tonight, offensively, we just couldn't show those moments of quality to break through.
Brendan, given that frustration in the stands, is that something you don't want to fester? What needs to happen on and off the field to make sure that doesn't fester and the frustration doesn't build?
Well, I think that we need to improve the squad. There's clarity around that for a long time, and so we see that, and I think supporters see that. We certainly do in football. We need to improve. So, and then from that, this is a performance club. This is a club that's to perform, and that starts on the field. And you do that with getting the very best players you possibly can to allow you to perform. So it's getting performance on the pitch, style and a type of football that excites supporters, and that's what this club is used to. So we know that, and hopefully between now and the end of the window we can get that, and then that'll support us going through the rest of the season.
But you knew you had this game, Brendan. Does that add to the frustration that this was always potentially going to be a tough tie, whoever you got, and maybe being in a better place going into it?
Yeah, but I can't answer that because it's not my decision in the end. I can prepare the team with the staff, and the players that are here have been fantastic over pre-season. We are all clear on where we need to improve, and for whatever reason we haven't been able to do that. So now we're in this position, and we have to accept it and not dwell on it, and try and come through it for Saturday and for Tuesday. Yeah, no, listen, I accept the responsibility as the manager of the club. I can't tell you anything that which I would like to, but yeah, there's only so many ways I can dress up that we haven't got any players in. But I accept the responsibility to stand here, or sit here, sorry, and tell you where we're at. And no, listen. The privilege is mine to be here, and if it's my role to do that, then of course I will do that. So yeah, that's where we're at. Yep. I think it was pretty clear. I think you don't need to have to look into the future too far. These games are tough games, and that you want to have your best players in and have players in as quick as you can to tackle these sort of situations. So yeah, but listen, it is what it is, and I just have to accept where it's at, and we shall, as I said, get ready now for Saturday, and then get ready for the long haul Sunday, and really try and get through on Tuesday.